Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis, and this is Kaon Reviews. Alright folks, and as you saw in the intro, we are focusing this week's video on Master Builder 14 MB-14 Cap from Fans Hobby. Now this is their version of the Headmaster Jr. cab from Transformers Masterforce, and I have to say, seeing him in his robot mode on the box, I am liking it so far. Now that being said, I have seen the promo pictures. I think I have seen, well, honestly, I don't think I've seen anyone review this as of yet. But based off of what I'm seeing in the illustrations, the vehicle mode looks a little stout. But you know what? We'll check that out momentarily when I take them out. But as you see, oh my God, look at the photo references. He looks so much like his his original Masterforce, animation characterization on there. Very, very nice. I'm liking the photo of Cab in his human mode, and of course it says actual size, so we'll check that as a matter of fact. But oh my God, man, this is so awesome. And as we turn him on the top, we see Cap. We see Cap in his robot mode. On the side, we see a much more larger picture or full picture of him, and again in his robot mode. On this side, we see the same thing. On the bottom, you see him in vehicle mode, and where it says actual size. Now, like I said earlier, or a little bit ago, he does look a little stout, but you know what? I'm not going to complain too much about it. It's actually more interested in the robot mode. So we'll go ahead and turn him around, and there he is right there. Look at that. Now over here you do see some photos that says rear storage area, then the cockpit for two junior drivers, so that's always good. Then you see him in his mini truck mode, and I'm glad they put that down, mini truck mode. Then you have the junior power driver, and then you have the robot mode. Now of course on this corner you do see where it says, open chest cover for checking power indicator. So like the other two Headmaster Juniors, he still retains the gimmick that the original Headmaster Juniors actually had, and that was when they're, as you probably already know, when their heads connect to the rest of their transector, you see the indicator, the chest open up and shows the indicator. Very, very nice. And then of course, what every good fire truck is supposed to have, an extendable ladder, so that's always good. And of course you see some of the other figures that are within the Master Builder series that Fans Hobby has put up. So let's see here. Now of course, if I could afford some of these figures, especially the Master Builder version of Super or God Genrai, as well as Double Evil, I would still get them. But hey, it is what it is. So I'm lucky I actually have this one to complete my Headmaster Jr. set. So I'm gonna take one more look at this figure. Oh my goodness, this is so damn awesome. Alright, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and get him cracked open. All right, folks, thank you for waiting. There he is out of his box, showing off his accessories, and I have to say, so far I am very impressed. I have to say, I've always been impressed with the way Fans Hobbies have treated these characters, and this is no exception. I mean, let's take a look at Cap here. I'm sorry, Cap. And look at that detail on him. I mean, damn. Very, very nice, and equally as articulated. You know, he's got bendable elbows. Arms, they are on a ball joint. His head does rotate, of course, and rotate 360. Sometimes I'm afraid of accidentally twisting the head off. That would so piss me off. Then, of course, his knees bend. So you do have a very posable and very articulated figure. He does have a bit of an ab crunch, as you can see. And if you were to transform him, you know, you can see how he will just roll up into a little ball. And you got Cap's face right there. Very nice. Looks like he's smirking. He's a smirker, just like Pterosaur. Oh, as a matter of fact, I did forget one thing. I forgot this piece here. Let's see here. Da da da. I forgot to take this off. Ah, there you are. And I'm doing my best not to damage this piece, but unlike Athena or Ace Hitter, you know, I mean, he's got the same, you know, cap that like the others do, but what he doesn't have is an alternative face or an alternate face sculpt. So there he is right there. Very, very nice. I do like it. I do like the shiny effect on his visor there. Very nice. So let's go ahead and get that off, get him transformed back into his humanoid mode. Ta-da! I have to say, I'm very impressed with the engineering of the Headmaster Juniors. The way, you know, the way they're transformed and everything, it's very nice. It's good. It's a good alternative than the original ones. Okay, so in addition to Cap, you do have his weapon. Now, when I took this out of the plastic packaging, you know, it was collapsed in. You know, his weapon does fold in like so. However, the barrel was in here, and I was like, was there an add-on? But yes, you can just pull out the barrel. You do have like a couple of slots on either side of the barrel that if you got nails, you're able to clip on. As you can tell, I never did outgrow the bad habit of me, you know, chewing on my nails. So, but yeah, if you're able to, you know, boom, there you go. You got a full barrel, and you can extend the handle, and there's his weapon right there. Now, of course, every one of these Fans Hobby figures does have this nice little collector's card. Very nice. It shows off, you know, his robot mode. And then over here, you do have his stats on here. Oh, geez. Okay. Sorry, I was just wondering if it was just me or is the camera not focusing. But nonetheless, as you can see, it does show, his strength, wisdom, speed, courage, firepower, endurance, and tactics. But not much of a bow. Unfortunately, they didn't put a bow on these. So other than, you got that on here. I'll put that down here. And then, of course, you got his decals. His labels for his vehicle as well as his robot mode. So you do see that on this very shiny and reflective backing on here. And of course you got this beautifully photographed instruction book. You got that VR code up there, and you do have the instructions on here. Now I know I probably have not ever shown the instruction books on any of the others, but I just wanted you to see what I will be basing a lot of this on here. So you got that here. So let me go ahead and put this off to the side. There we go. Alright, now, and of course we have the vehicle mode unaltered, as you can see. Very nice. You got a lot of good, very minimal in terms of the paint, but you do have some very good molded detail, as you can see when the light hits it. You got the sun tinted windows, or the windows there. And of course you do have, boom, mirrors. Very nice. I like that. And they are painted silver. You got painted, tail lights and such. And of course it did mention earlier, that you do have back storage. Now, back storage for what? I don't know. So I guess for whatever he puts in there. And then of course, as we turn this around, and I am trying to, there we go. So you do have this here, and this I did not even expect. Holy cow, that is awesome. So on the right side, that's the driver's side, you got the wheel on here, and it does turn. Or the steering wheel, I should say. Then you got the passenger side there, and this is where you can be able to seat the figures. Very, very nice. And I do apologize for being out of camera frame. So as you can see, as the light hits it, you got the little seats there, the details of the driver's side as well as passenger end. So that is so cool. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and close that up. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and close up or fold in the mirrors. Now, what other thing? You got a ladder that does extend, and ta-da! Oh, very, very nice, as you can see. That is so cool. Wow. Yeah, that is so cool there. Wow. I don't know. I love the figure. Let's go ahead and try and zoom in on cab here. That is very nice. I am so liking this. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of time to go ahead and for lack of a better term, practice transform him before I do this on camera. I'm also going to go ahead and add on the decals for both robot and vehicle mode. and I will also do some comparisons between Athena as well as Ace Hitter. So give me a moment, I'll be right back. All right, folks, there he is in robot mode, transformed as well as stickered up. And I have to say, he is awesome looking, but good God, he was kind of scary to transform. So, just to let you know in advance, I will be referring to the instructions during his transformation from robot to vehicle mode. But let's go ahead and take a look at this figure, and oh my blipping God, this thing is so cool. I mean, he's really posable. Now, I do have some gripes. You know, it's not going to be one of my usual videos if I do not have a gripe about something. And in part of the transformation process, the bottom, or I should say his feet, have to extend like so. So you got to pull these out. However, sometimes if you push them in, you're going to wind up pushing them in back in by accident, which is pretty much part of the transformation from robot to vehicle mode. You got to push these feet back in. But if you don't want them to be out, well, guess what? Or I should say, if you don't want them to be in, that's going to happen. So, yeah. But, I mean, take a look. The decals break up a lot of the monotony on the red. Especially along the hip skirts here, the chest, even this symbol here. Now, I will be taking some Toy Hacks labels and putting an Autobot symbol on the front. Or maybe not, I really don't know. But, oh man, that... even right here, even the most unassuming places, you got a label there. And here, and here, and here. And of course, ta-da! Right there, which you see the gimmick. So, you know, it, like I said, it is awesome. I'm liking it. Now, just like his old G1 counterpart, his ladder does go behind him. But again, you're not going to pose him, you know, with his back turned to you. So, there you go. Very nice. Now, of course, the head is on a ball joint, which means the smaller head of the headmaster. Unfortunately, you're not able to have him look up or look down at all. That's the drawback on that. Now, his arms do have a butterfly joint that extends out, like so. He does have waist rotation, and he does have ab crunch. So if you want him to go ahead and do that pelvic thrust, boom, you can. Now, he does have upper thigh rotation, almost at the hip. He's got double jointed knee, but they can only go so far. He can kick up about almost 90 degrees. Of course, the hip skirts kind of render that, so you have to have him do that. And of course, he does have ankle tilt, only up to a certain degree, and he can kick, or I should say his foot can kick out like so and up like so. Now, some of the tabs do not stay on there all that much. And oh yeah, one thing that I did forget, and I think I got it already, is when in transforming, one of the things you're gonna have to do is pull the leg out like so. So you got that going on there. And I did not know this. Oh, there we go. So so you got that there. And of course, his hands do open up and rotate 360. They open up and the fingers are all one piece, even though he does look like he's got a trigger finger open. He does have upper bicep rotation. His arm is like so he can bend about 90 degrees. And of course he's got butterfly hinge right there, and it can go about 360, but not all that much because it will hit the backpack. So alrighty, so of course you got his beautiful gun, which has that Masterpiece style, hinge. So there you go. As a matter of fact, he's got, I don't know if you can see it, he's got like a type of slot, and it's got this slot back here at the back of the handle. So you just slide that in. If I can get that back in there. Come on, there we go. And doesn't wiggle. Yay! So very, very nice. Like I said before, it is a nice figure. It is also a pain in the ass to transform, because that was the issue I had. But all in all, I mean, wow. And of course, like I said, the feet do tend to slide back in, and you know what, that's a minor grub. I may just go ahead and leave it as is, so that's not a big deal right there. So other than that, let's go ahead and get the transformation started. So we're going to go ahead and take his weapon, fold the handle in, and push the barrel in. There we go. And there is storage for this, and I will show you once it's transformed into vehicle mode. Now at this point, we're going to go ahead and slide the arms in. Hopefully I have it. Yeah, there we go. And slide that in and turn, and there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and take off the head, transform, and get gravy. And I'm going to go ahead and transform the Headmaster Jr. back into his humanoid form. And there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put human cab out of the way. And now we're going to go ahead and get him transformed. Now for this, we're going to have to go ahead and turn these back panels here back up. And oh yeah, these two panels have to come out. If I can get them out. Let's go ahead and turn this one around. Oh, yeah, there we go, like so. So now, let's go ahead and, oh, there we go. Now, this is a little bit more difficult for me because unfortunately I do not have nails. So I will use, I just had it here. Good gravy. I had a pair of tweezers. There we go. So there we go, like so, and that's going to fold in like so. So for those that didn't see it, after taking these two pieces out from the section, just fold them back in like so, and like that. Now there's a tab here that's going to go into that slot here, and vice versa, and then boom, there you go. No fuss, no muss. Now we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and just fold this in. Let's see here. Alright, So now I'm going to go ahead and pull this ladder up like so, and we're going to fold the arms like so. Now at this point, these white panels, I'm going to try and pull this a little bit further out so you can see. I'm going to pull these areas out like so, and we're going to go ahead and pull this out. Oh, we gotta go ahead and put the wrist and turn those around like so. So there we go. Now and like that. Oh yeah, there is a tab right here. And if I can get this to come out, there you are. Oh, and so we need to untab this. There we go, and fold that out. There we go, like that. Okay, we're gonna do the same. For those that didn't see it, we're gonna do the same here. Now, so we're going to take this panel and we're going to go ahead and fold that out. And now I'm going to turn this around like so. I'm going to turn the hands down like that. There we go, like that. So we got to turn the hands upward. Now, should be able to and we're going to open up the hands just a bit. Come on, there you go, like so. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take these panels and hook there we go, like so. There we go, like that. So so I have forgotten to unhook this and then fold it in like that. So these panels, pull these like so. I'll pull these right here. And for some reason, there we go. There we go. So, just as I did no more than a few minutes ago, is I see what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, so yes, I'm looking back at the box as well as the instructions. So this tab goes in here like so, but there is also I'm going to try and unhook this. There is another what am I doing wrong here? Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I see my goof up. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and hook all this together. Sorry, I was out of frame. I do apologize. So what I was trying to do, there is a panel here that folds down like so. However, this little panel here has this tab. It will slide into this slot. So once that is in there, we just go ahead and well, hold it, because we first need to do this one here. And there is a slot. I don't know if the light can shine on it. Oh, it would help to actually turn on a forward light. Bingo, there we go. Silly me. Okay, so as I was saying, there is a slot. Ooh. There's a slot right here, right there, and there's that little tab right here. So once you got that in, and we'll go in, oh, for God's sake, come on, get in there. There you go. Good boy. Now you can be able to tab in these two areas, and there you go. One side is done. Yay. Now we can take this panel here and fold that up and push that in. Oops, sorry. Alright, and you can go ahead. Ooh, as a matter of fact, I'll keep this open just for a little bit because there is something I want to show you. So like before, and let me turn this down just a bit. There we go, much better. I'm going to take this panel down, and we're going to go ahead and of course, okay, hang on. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, hang on, folks. Thought I had this. There we go. All right, now let's do that again. Okay. There. Okay, so now snap that in, snap this in, and there we go. This side is done. Now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing as we did before. Snap this one in. We're going to pull this flap over, and we're going to tab that in, and we're going to close this one. So there we go. Now, as a matter of fact, I'll wait a little bit longer because now we got to go ahead and do the front. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull the legs out. This is very stiff on mine. Oi! And gonna go ahead and open up this front like so. And now I'm gonna go ahead and open this up like that. And do the other side as well. It's gonna be a 2-for-1 special here today. Boy, good God. So now we're gonna open this portion up like we did inadvertently. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have to open this, turn this, and open this section up. Now we can go ahead and turn this section here. Hooey. So at this point, oh shoot, I knew I was forgetting something. We need to turn the waist over like this. So now that we got that section taken care of, oh wow. I'm gonna go ahead and twist the leg like so. So we're gonna wait. This is so damn scary. There we go. Yeesh. I should have gone ahead and folded that in and then done that. And there we go. So once that is in there, as you just saw, and did I mess up? No, I didn't. Oh yes, I did. There we go. Much better. So at this point, we're gonna go ahead and turn the legs like so. Now, what we are gonna do is fold the feet. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the legs together, and to do that, they got a peg on this side, and a slot on either side of the inner thigh. And now we're just gonna fold this in. And do the same with the other one. Do that again. Now, one thing I did forget to mention, on the feet you got tabs as well as slots on either side. You just fold those together. And as well as there's a tab here and a slot on the other side of this panel from earlier. You gotta snap that in there. And so far, so good. Now, alright. Now, before I do anything further, go ahead and put cab in the driver's seat with his hands out like so, like he is actually driving. I'm sorry folks, it's just that for some reason I see that the head's a little bit off, and I don't want to push it to where it pops off and it's broken. Like I said, that would sincerely piss the shit out of me. Okay. Now we just close up. Oops. The feet are not on there correctly. There we go. Come on, cab, get in there. Oh yeah. Okay, hang on a sec, folks. So I need to. Oh, good God! Like I said, it is stiff as hell on my copy. Alright, so at this point, now we can go ahead and get these panels on here. Come on, damn you. Okay, hang on, folks. This thing kind of detached over here. Oh, where the hell did this come from? Shit. Damn it. Where did you come from? Ugh. Damn. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Okay, give me a moment, folks. I need to see what's going on here. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure where this little piece popped off of, and I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this over here, and probably during the remaining course of this video, I'll wind up trying to find out. In the meantime, let's go ahead and continue on. So now, storage. People are probably going to be wondering, where do the weapons store? Well, just so happens that these weapons can store nicely. This one in particular, over here, there is a slot right here. So you can be able to put that in there. And let me see, will it slide in there? Because I think it's a slider. There we go. That goes in there. And the ladder goes right there over it. Now, for some reason, I think Cab's giving me crap and a half in terms of trying to stay in there. There we go. Now, okay, so this piece, as a matter of fact, can actually go in here. So I'm going to try and slide that in. There, like that. So it goes in there. And storage in vehicle mode. Very nice indeed. Now, as you can tell, he does have some stickers that do show up here in the bumper area, here, and then here in his front bumper. also along his ladder as well. Not too bad. Not bad for a stubby little, fire truck. Yeah, of course, for some reason, cab, I guess, again, as I stated before, is giving me such an issue in terms of trying to sit down in there. Now, he does have ab crunch, but good God almighty. I've never had such problems with the other two. The legs are stiff as hell. So I'm doing my best to try and get him in there so he can sit properly. There. And there we go. Again, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it. You can see he's kind of like leaned over, so he's not sitting properly. That's another gripe that I have. But all in all, he's not too bad. Very nice. Vehicle mode is nice. Robot mode is nice. Transformation is very difficult. But as you saw earlier on, it's just a matter of becoming familiarized. That's why I mentioned earlier I will be looking back on the box as well as the instructions, because after a couple of times I normally get it, but I'm old, I forget shit. But I'm going to go ahead, take some images, bring out the other two Headmaster Juniors for some basic size comparisons, and after that I will give you my score and my final thoughts. All right, and there is Cap with Athena and Ace Hitter, and not too bad. Now, of course, Cab, like I said before, is a stout little fire truck. So he's not exactly up to scale, but not too bad though. I do want to go ahead and do one more look at Cab in robot mode. So give me a moment and I'll be right back. All right, there they are in robot mode all together. The Headmaster Juniors, and man, this has been one hell of a road that I've been on with these three. The first one was Athena, then Ace Hitter, and then Cap. And honestly, I am very, very grateful that I did get these. I never had them in their G1 modes, whether it was from the US with Hasbro or the Japanese version with Takara. So this has been an extraordinary journey in getting these three. Now, whether or not I continue on with collecting items from Fans Hobby, I cannot say at this moment. It just depends on funds and whatnot, or funding, I should say. But other than that, on a scale of 1 through 10 for Cap, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give him an 8. One of the things was the fact that in humanoid mode with the Headmaster, he was extremely stiff, especially around the legs. He would not sit properly inside the driver's seat. So, and of course, that mysterious piece, I did look for it during transforming him back. I'm not exactly sure where the hell it came off. It doesn't look like it's affecting. Hey Cap, your buddies are running off without you. Anyway, emergency vehicles driving by. Anyway, as I was about to say, it doesn't look like it affected the transformation or its posability in any way, shape, or form. So I'm not going to worry too much about it, but just to be on the safe side, I will go ahead and keep it in this plastic baggie. So if I do find out where it came from, great. I'll be so grateful on that. That way I can pop that puppy back in. But other than that, let me ask you all something. Have you been able to get this set yourselves? Any one of them? And if so, do you like them? Do you hate them? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Click onto the bell icon so you can be notified when I post up new videos. Now, right now I'm on a goal, and that's to get 200 subscribers. Now, upon reaching that goal, I am going to go ahead and give away the kitty Ravage. And so upon reaching that goal, I will go ahead and set it up. But one major thing that you have to be is already a subscriber in order to join this contest. If you're not a subscriber, you can't enter. So just letting you all know. Anyway, other than that, there they are, the Headmaster Juniors, Minerva, Cab, Go Shooter. Whoops, sorry. I know, I did that shit on purpose. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace. Okay, folks. So, here's the update as to what was going on with that piece. Apparently, it was a screw cover that was behind the seat, and that popped off. Now it's messing around with this stinking seat here. So I'm going to try and show this to you. There it is, right there. And I put that back right where it belonged. So I'm going to go ahead and close that up. I'll put that seat back down. And in addition, because I did make the promise to show the storage area, because I was out of frame. And of course, this gives me, if you don't have fingernails, you're gonna have so much shit with this. So as you can tell, that front piece of Cap's robot head can be stored right here. So, alright, come on. Bro, pain in the ass. However, there was another issue. There was another issue concerning the robot mode, and this occurred after filming, and that was the spring-loaded mechanism from within the head base of the transector. So in robot mode, when you have to pull the head off to go ahead and put him back into vehicle mode, somehow the plate and the spring underneath popped off, and I found the spring and the plate. I had put it in the baggie with the other one until I was able to figure out where it came from. And it wasn't until I was reviewing the footage that I discovered where it came from, and I was able to pop that back in. So I guess if I get a call from Big Bad Toy Store, I'll let them know that I was able to get that back in there. So, but other than that, you know, as you saw in the video, it's not a bad. It's not bad. It is not a bad vehicle mode or robot mode. Good God, I sound like a fucking idiot. Anyway, so that is the update for all that. So with that, once again, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos. This is Phoenix Draconis, and as always, I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.